This is a timber frame house I'm building. If you can believe it, I have less than $2,000 invested in it so far, in just the concrete and rebar. I bought about 12 acres of land and a sawmill, and I'm cutting the wood and milling the timbers myself. Today I'm going to show you the easiest way I've found to make the step-lap rafter seat or step-lap rafter joint. This is a close-up of it without the rafter seated in it. The tail of my rafter is 2 inches in depth. So when I cut the diagonal pitch into my top plate, it needs to be 2 inches down so that rafter sits flush. To figure out the pitch of my step-lap seat, I drew it out on paper first. The largest unit I could use that would fit on the paper was 1/2 inch to every foot. This section of the house is 16 feet wide. So it's going to go in 8 feet and rise 7 feet to be flush with the other section of the house. The peak of the roof needs to be flush. So I have 7 1/2-inch units up and 8 1/2-inch units across. And that gives me the diagonal line. I then draw a second line exactly 2 inches down from the corner and exactly horizontal to the first line. I can then measure and record the exact dimensions of my step-lap seat. The seat and the top is done in the exact same manner. I first mark in pencil the step-lap rafter seat on the top plate. And then I begin my cuts. First, using my circular saw and a block of wood cut with the exact pitch of the roof as a guide, I curve the cuts. The circular saw is set exactly to 2-inch depth. I won't chisel out the curves yet until I cut the seat out with the oscillating saw. This block of wood has the exact pitch of the roof and the exact angles I will be using to make my step-lap seat. I use it to gauge the angle I'm cutting with my oscillating saw. Make sure to use the correct angle on the block for each side of your step-lap seat. flip the block over to do the other side. Now it's time to chisel out the curved angles for the rafter tails. All my step-lap rafter seats are complete on my top plate, and this is what it looks like. Thanks for watching my video. Like it and subscribe to see more.